is now 6:39. Welcome back to Saturday Go. Last year in Ohio alone, more than 5,000 people lost their lives to addiction.
And on this International Overdose Awareness Day, Northeast Ohioans are uniting for the annual Waves of Awareness event in Public Square to reverse the stigma, bring awareness to mental health struggles and addiction while providing resources to those in need.
So you see the two young men that we have here today. We are so honored to welcome Stella Maris CEO Daniel Lettenberger-Klein and Cuyahoga County Alcohol, Drug Addiction and Mental Health Services CEO Scott Osiecki. Thank you both for being here this morning. Such an important topic. What is the main thing that people should know about this event and the importance of it?
Well, we'll be in Public Square from 5 to 8 tonight, so please come out and visit. But this event is really to raise awareness for the entire community about preventable overdose death. And it ravages our community. It has done so for many, many years. And we really just wanted to bring not only the providers, but the families together to have a place so visible to talk about the problem, talk about the hope, and talk about what we can do together to make sure that we do all we can.
And you just talked about that. It does affect so many people right here in our community. What kind of message are you guys trying to share with everybody about the stigma around addiction?
Yeah, so we want people to know that, addictions and mental illnesses, they're actually biologically based brain disorders, right? So it's not a lack of character or anything like that. And we really want people to know that treatment works and people do recover, and it is out there.
So what can people expect from the event tonight?
So there'll be a number of speakers from stage. I think one of the most powerful things that happens is we present the faces of those loved ones that have been lost on a large screen for everybody just to have kind of that moment of silence, and that moment lasts uncomfortably long, very intentionally. Yeah. And then the evening ends not only with Terminal Tower and Progressive Field and the Mortgage Fieldhouse being lit up purple in honor of this memory, but also a candlelit vigil. So it's going to be a pretty powerful evening.
Yeah, and just talk a little bit more about that, the emotions of the families and people who come together and share that unfortunate common experience of having lost somebody to addiction.
Yeah, I think it's something we need to be doing in every community, in every neighborhood, on every street, having this place where we can all come together, support one another, grieve together, work towards talking about solution and how we can stay connected.
About 10 seconds left. For people who may want to go to a website, get more information, can you give that information?
Yeah, the best thing for people to do really is call 988, and you could also text 988. So that's the national hotline, and Frontline Services here in Cuyahoga County, they're the provider of that service. So that's one of the most important things, and that treatment works and people do recover.
Okay. Absolutely. Thank you both so much for being here this morning, and we hope that this event really changes the tide for all of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys both so much for being with us. The event, like you said, outdoors tonight. Wanted to look at that forecast, though. Make sure that the weather is